The EDU TV podcast, Architects of Impact.
Conversations with Chain Beakers.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever geography you are in. Today, we are with the famous personality, Mr. Mittal, Mr. Gaurav Mittal. He's an expert in business, startups, and taking companies to next level. He did his graduation, BTech, from the prestigious IIT Roorkee, one of the premier institutions of India, and he did his post-graduation from IIM's Lucknow. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Pranav. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Sir, as you have done so well in life, I think the transition, the changes were very fast from 95 onwards in our country or across the world. And I would like to request you to advise the youngsters who will be doing the graduation now. And these students have, I think, faced the pandemics for 2 to 3 years also in between without going to school. And it affected them in positive and negative both the ways. So, what is your advice to the students, A, who will be passing from class 12th and taking up undergrad courses? Similarly, I would also like to know what is your advice for students who will be doing the graduation and post-graduation this year, because the time is very dynamic. Things are changing very fast. Today's technology is becoming obsolete tomorrow morning. No one knows what kind of jobs will be there after 6 years for the passing out 12th graders, and after 4 years or 3 years after these students who are in first year or they done their graduation. Over to you, Gaurav sir.
Okay. Thank you, Pranav. So, I think the only advice I have for the students is that they need to prepare for the emerging reality, which is very, very different from the last 35 years. When I was in college back in 93, we saw the emergence of email. And I think this is a second big industrial revolution taking place right now as we speak. AI is disrupting almost every aspect of our lives and industry. For the students who are getting into colleges now, class 12 students, I think the most important thing is to bring the focus back to the areas which are going to be relevant in the future. As the Anthropic CEO recently said, that there are certain sectors which are going to get disrupted very badly, and certain new skills are going to be in use. For the last 35 years, we've seen the Indian economy getting driven by IT jobs. A lot of low-end IT jobs are going to disappear. New kind of skills would be needed. Human-centered skills are not going anywhere because AI is only going to replace repetitive low-end tasks. Team skills are not going anywhere. Wherever you have to kind of manage a team, lead a team, you need people. So people skills are going to get important. All creative faculties are going to be much in demand. How to use AI for a specific domain. So, for example, if we are talking about architecture, there are going to be tools which are going to help architects, but the creative idea in what kind of buildings to design and what kind of elements to use, that kind of knowledge would be needed. So the domain expertise in areas other than IT, other than coding kind of areas, is going to be much in demand. Most of the domain experts going forward would be needed who can use AI to build things. So any course that you do, I think AI is going to be a great leveler. For the last 35 years, computer science and electronics engineering were much in demand. I think going forward, all other engineering areas are going to be in demand again. It's going to level that requirement because the jobs are going to reduce in low-end IT services, and you would be needing more and more people who are domain experts who can use technology and AI to further their cause. So to look for the right kind of courses, I think one needs to go back to whatever you like. Jobs would be needed in all domains, but for people who know how to use AI to do to kind of build stuff. So look for colleges and degrees which have a very strong faculty of AI who know how to use AI to build things. That's my single point advice.